Hey everyone, it's me, Michael Dugan. I know it's been a hot minute since I've been posted on YouTube or making announcements. It's just been a really busy year for me with school, internships, and life in general. So this is just an update of everything that I've been doing, and make sure everyone knows I'm not dead yet. I'm very much alive, and here's what I've been up to. So starting off, we have a new logo. Yes, we have entered a new era for Black Ink Pictures. I feel that I have improved and evolved as an independent filmmaker, and what better way to represent that than with a new logo. We will miss the old logo and all of its glory, and you know I will be repping that sweatshirt behind the scenes on set. However, we still have plans for the old logo. It will be used as a visual gag in some future short films, so stick around. So I feel that I've achieved my personal goals and beyond. I've gotten to a few film festivals. I won an award for Best Comedy with ML Scherzer. And I also got a Sony a7 III for Christmas and a gimbal for my 21st birthday. Yes, I am officially legal now. I can drink, gamble, and all the fun adult stuff like taxes and renewing your license at the DMV. Anyway, I used my own personal gear to make a horror slasher film called Lampshade. It was super fun. It was literally shot and edited within 24 hours. It was filmed at 9 p.m., ended around midnight. Then I stayed up till 2 a.m. to 3 to edit. It was absolute perfection. Thank you to my friends back at home for helping me make this. This was truly one of the most fun sets I've ever had. And I'm so grateful to experience this very fun project with you guys. And hopefully we do more in the future, maybe a sequel. That short film was featured at the Honorable Mentions category at the DeSales University Film Festival. So, made it into Duff. Boom! One of the main goals I had this year. Hopefully I'm part of the main festival in 2027. And thank you to my friends at DeSales University. I'm super grateful for you guys, and I just can't wait to see what holds for us in the future. Then I made a gothic supernatural adaptation of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe called Nevermore. It was super fun to do. I made it with ML Scherzer, the love of my life, and Declan. Thank you everyone who was a part of the crew. And it was also screened at the Allentown Film Festival and the Eleanor Rose International Film Festival. Then I also made High Card, starring the phenomenally talented Joey Tangradi. Go subscribe to him. He's amazing. His short films are phenomenal. And also starring besides him is the amazing and super cool, super fun Ali Agelino. Thank you so much for letting us use your apartment, Ali. It is a cool, weird, neo-noir thriller with some suspenseful action, dynamic camera work, and phenomenal lighting. And that light just went out. So thank you guys again for being a part of this. And it was actually screened at the Eleanor Rose International Film Festival. And I think it's one of my most impressive films. I look back at that film and I'm like, yeah, I think I did definitely good there. I think I cooked something. Other short films coming to YouTube soon. We have Night Stalker, starring the phenomenally talented Charlotte Cappy. She is so nice, phenomenal to work with, and she's genuinely one of the most talented actresses I have ever met. I'm so grateful to be working with her. And also after that is Alter Ego. It's something I did by myself for a weekend. It's a little adaptation of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, one of my personal favorite stories. So stay tuned to that. Other little things besides short films and film festivals and accomplishments, I actually was on a podcast recently, the Eccentric Talk podcast with Nick and Bryce. Subscribe to them as well. They are awesome. I appreciate them letting me on their podcast, and I can't wait to return in the future. And at the time of recording, I'm currently working at the Pennsylvania Shakespeare Festival. I am the digital intern. I do videos such as trailers, spots. I work with a terrific team, and I'm super grateful to have this opportunity, and I can't wait for the rest of the season to happen. I think personally within the last couple of years, a lot has happened. Some good, some bad, some in the middle. But I was stuck in this like constant wave of imposter syndrome and self-consciousness. And then that led me to chase down a whole rabbit hole of trying to be the next big filmmaker and be successful. And I think within that made me even more self-conscious, even more worried that like I'm not good enough. And I think that put me in some rut for the longest time. And I think the epiphany I've learned recently was just be yourself. It honestly doesn't matter what other people think, because at the end of the day, everybody has a different path to walk on. Some paths are shorter to success and some are longer, but that perseverance and not giving up is what you need to do. And the attitude you should have when it comes to this is, I'm gonna make the film, and I'm gonna make it great the best I can. And that's what you can do. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do in life. It's the best that you can do. The best advice I think I can give when it comes to this kind of stuff is that we are not perfect. I know in film it seems like we have to be perfect, but at the end of the day, nothing is perfect. Nothing scheduling is going to be perfect. Nothing in a script is going to be perfect, and that's okay. Because everyone's learning, and we're all different, and that's what makes us special. So do not give up, and be yourself. And don't stop creating. I appreciate you guys watching. Now, in typical Black Ink Pictures fashion, we end with an announcement. So, in 2025, at DeSales University, we have a class where our final project is screened at our local AMC. So I made a film called Ghostwriter, starring my little sister, Julia, which will be on YouTube pretty soon. And there was a bit that started with the film. And I was deeply honored by it. And I don't think anyone else had this kind of thing. So without further ado, I know the black bars are coming in. I want to announce the